Episode 16 Encounter. On Isla Matanceros, Marty Guitierrez was saying his goodbyes at the edge of the village, not having slept much but grateful for the bed and breakfast so generously offered. He thanked Andrea and Gonzalo, who saw him off, while the helicopter was starting up behind him.
Gracias por todo. Buena suerte.
Guitierrez turned to get on the helicopter, when he hears the engine of the helicopter suddenly turning off. Confused, Marty stopped walking, seeing the pilot of the helicopter getting out, giving Marty a confused look back.
I'm sorry, señor. No fly zone te ha extended, incluido todas las 5 muertes, durante al menos las próximas 3 horas.
What? Why?
They no say.
Who?
La Armada de los Estados Unidos.
This answer stuns Marty.
That's fast.
On Isla Sorna, the 3 engine Humvees stopped on the side of the road at the suggestion of Tim. To the left, they can see the old research center, a short distance away. The security team of 5 armed guards get out and look into the jungle, checking if all is secure. Then Vic Hoskins also gets out, signaling Sarah and Tim to follow him and his team. I think they ran that way, from the building. It would explain the hadrosaur herd stampede afterwards, because of the raptors following them. Vic hands Sarah and Tim a tranquilizer gun and turns to his team, signaling them silently to enter the jungle on the side of the road, in the direction Tim pointed. The guards start moving cautiously, side by side, turning around one by one to cover the way they came in a coordinated rhythm. Vic joined his team in the center, and Sarah and Tim followed close behind.
You said Dr. Grant was among them?
Yes, it was from a distance, but he looked very much like Dr. Grant.
Shh.
At the same time, the walkie-talkie on Vic's hip starts cracking. Vic takes the walkie-talkie and clicks it off. Silently, they cross the small patch of jungle to the bright green field where the hadrosaur herd is now back, grazing gently. One of the animals spots them walking along the side of the field at the jungle line, but it recognizes no threat in them and turns its attention back to the grass. The 8 humans cross the field cautiously, passing the herd slowly, not to spook them, and reaching the other side of the field, they enter the jungle again, leaving the animals peacefully behind them.
Over there!
About 80 yards away, the guards spotted the body on the ground under a tree. The team moves for the body to find a balding man with a thick blonde mustache.
Well, this one didn't make it. Tim, you know this man?
Tim comes closer to take a look. No, I don't know this man. One of the guards, Andy, crouched down to check for a heartbeat in the neck. He notices a strange way the neck is bent, and he examines the body closer.
Yeah, he's gone. Weird, just one slash in his back. But they killed him by breaking his neck. No sign they were eating him.
Always thought these raptors were funny creatures.
The other guards spread out to cover the ground around for clues. Then Laura calls from a few yards away, kicking something with her feet, which makes a soft clanging sound.
Found something over here.
She crouches down, picks up the object and gets up again, showing the object.
Looks like a gas can.
They gassed them? Well then, they came prepared.
Engine property, sir. I see 2 more.
Where would they have gotten them?
From the buildings, maybe?
Unlikely. The few weapons engine held on this island were stored near the operations building, in the worker village.
Well, seems the others got away and are no longer here. I think you waited too long, Victor. Now you'll have to go look for them again.
Guys, any other trace of them?
From a short distance away, guard Bob looks back.
I found footprints leading that way. There seem to be 3 adults, sir, and likely the woman too. They're reasonably fresh marks, probably from this morning.
Guard Laura, who found the cans a short distance in the other direction, also calls back.
Found footprints here too. Leading the other way though. Ground's hardened already. Would think they're from last night. Small feet and big feet.
2 women among them?
I've only seen one.
Seems like they separated. 2 of them moved north, the others moved west.
Guess we'll follow the biggest group in the direction of the aviary.
We could split up and track both leads.
I'm not splitting up my men. It's enough we're trying to help them get off this island alive. If they split up, that's their problem.
Suddenly, one of the hadrosaurs in the field they crossed calls out. A single distant honk. Tim is the first to respond. He quickly spins around nervously to look back. What's that? Sarah also turns to look.
Sounded like an alerting call.
You're not spooked by these brain-dead cows now, are you?
Shh. Tim is looking intently at the bushes between them and the hadrosaurs. Without looking back, he whispers to Vic. That's not what caught my attention. Tim becomes aware of the gun in his hands and puts it at his shoulder, aiming past Laura, who is standing closest to the bushes. She turns to look over her shoulder to see what Tim is aiming at, but sees nothing.
What are you aiming at?
Right behind her, at waist height, the head of a 3 meters long Herrerasaurus appears, its head lowered, teeth bared, ready to attack. But confused by the other guards, it hesitates. Laura fumbles with the gun, twisting, and falls over backwards, looking up at the Herrerasaurus. The 4 other guards, from their spread positions, take to their weapon to take aim. Tim, already aiming, fires his gun, swishing the dart away. It hits target, high on the right side of the Herrerasaurus' neck. The dinosaur tries to scratch at it with its claws, but can't make the bend with its arms. It then tries with its other claw, bending over forward to reach the dart, throwing out the dart successfully. Just a moment too late for the dart to take effect, and it topples over. Dropping through its hind legs, it tumbles down on its left side, straight into dreamland. Its dark tongue got caught between its teeth, slamming down, and starts bleeding right at the feet of guard Laura. A few drops of blood from the animal's tongue spattered on her boots. Sarah looks surprised at Tim.
Great shot, Tim.
Tim is still concentrating on the bushes. It's not alone. Laura scrambles to her feet, and now all guards are aiming at the bushes, moving slowly to take position, together with Vic Hoskins. A rustling sound, twigs snapping and bushes moving as 2 more Herrerasaurs run unseen through the bushes on their left and right, moving over a distance of about 10 yards before their sound stops again, and they only hear the animals growling softly. In the field in the distance again, a Corinthiasaurus gives an alerting honk, but they're not moving yet.
Enough of this.
Vic Hoskins pulls a pistol from his hip and fires into the air. The ground starts shaking. They hear the Herrerasaurs run off, shrieking, but they're not the ones that make the ground shake. It's a stampede of the herd of Hadrosaurs, honking and screaming, running away. Over the thunderous sound surrounding them, Vic motions to move out, throwing his right arm in a big circle towards the cars.
Alright, come on, to the cars.
What about that more?
Take the dart, leave the creature. It'll go its way in an hour. Let's move.